Hello friends, Tal here. Welcome to my Overwatch Beta Hanzo Quick Guide. Now Hanzo is a sniper who uses a bow and arrow, and is actually the brother to the cyber ninja robot person Genji. He is one of the defense characters in this game, or he's classified as a defensive character, and he's actually a lot of fun to play. Now, taking a look at his abilities, he excels at killing enemies with his long bow. He has a sonic arrow that lets him see everyone, and he uses Dragon Strike as his ultimate to just do a massive amount of damage in a very specific area and blow people away. So his ultimate again is Dragon Strike. I'll show you what that looks like. It's really cool. It covers a very large area. He has a scatter arrow, which basically does it kind of explodes in an area, so it'll do random damage. It can one-shot people from full health if they all hit, and you can actually kind of play with that a little bit. But you basically use that to hit little corridors or hallways to try to AoE people down. His left shift ability is the Sonic Arrow again. That's what lets you see a little area. And he has a Storm Bow. It has only one method of fire, but it actually has some cool little notches to let you see how far your arrow is going to go. And then his passive ability is wall climb. He does not double jump like Genji, but he can wall climb like Genji. So he's a decently mobile character. He has kind of a palm fist attack as his melee. And you can see here his targeting reticle has those three notches. So when you hold it down, he has to charge. He uses a bow and arrow. It has a drop off. This, for example, right now when I shoot this arrow, it will not reach the top circle. It will go a little bit above the second one. Why? Because there's a drop off. Now, being that there's a drop off and a lead, you can lead your targets. So if someone's running down, let's actually kind of wait for this robot. Let's see if we can actually hit this and not be terrible at this game. So I'm leading, boom, hit him. You don't have to be super precise in that it has to be on them, but you can kind of predict the movement. Now sometimes people can be unpredictable and move around and mess you up, but as you saw there, it is a possible thing. You don't have to reload this, which is pretty cool. And you can actually quick fire like this. It does less damage, it goes lower, but if you're right next to someone, you're trying to kill them before they murder you because you can't really focus in on them. It's pretty good. Now it does a lot of damage. You can one-shot certain characters like Tracer. You could do so much damage. Let's actually see. Boom. Headshot. Headshot. Done. It does a lot of damage. It's amazing. But anyways, then you have the Sonic Arrow. Let me just show you what this looks like. Big old circle. Let's see if he... Yeah, okay. So see, right there, I can see him through walls for a certain area. It's like Widowmaker's ultimate, except on a much shorter cooldown in a much smaller area. And it's for whoever's able to see there. Then a Scatter Arrow. You can kind of just shoot that. Does a bunch of damage. Scatters around all over the place. What I like about his abilities is you can charge up this arrow. Then you could press shift and, okay, it turns into a Sonic Arrow and you don't have to recharge. You could have a Scatter Arrow pointed, but then, okay, the situation doesn't go for Scatter Arrow. You press the ability again, turns into normal. So it's pretty cool. If you see here, let me try. Okay, there you go. If you aim at someone's feet with the Scatter Arrow, you usually, unless they're like a tank, you have a chance of one-shotting them. As long as you're able to aim it pretty low below their feet, so try to think of it like it ricochets up into them, into the character box and kills them. It's pretty cool. It's a lot of tactics right there. And then, of course, one of the best ultimates in this game, especially with the way that it looks, the Dragon Strike. Double dragons come out, spiral out, do a bunch of damage, kill everything in its path, does some damage basically, and it'll just go on and on and on and on and on off the stage. It's very important that when you're playing Hanzo, you try to position those the best you can, because it can completely clear an enemy team if they don't have enough time to move, if it's a small choke point, and you can actually clear an area even if you don't get a kill and get an objective done. So, again, he's a sniper, and he's a defensible hero. So the idea behind him is you want to be in good positions the entire time. You want to try to mess with the enemy team, get some kills down, punish them for not paying attention to things if I can get a hit. But basically, you just want to kill the enemy team. That's the whole point. You can defend the position pretty easily. I can't hit this robot because I'm terrible. Yep, nope, that was awful. But basically, it's just a sniper. Now, his shots are not instant like Widowmaker. He has to lead his targets. There is a travel distance, or travel time, and a drop off, I should say. But he is a lot of fun, and he can do so much damage. Again, he can easily easily one-shot Reaper, easily one-shot Tracer. It just requires a little bit of patience, a little bit of leading, and just getting a feel for the way that the enemy team is moving. If you see a particular Tracer who's not blinking and being as disorienting as they should be, you can really punish them. If a Reaper is doing his teleport, he's basically free game. You just aim a shot, kill him. Done. Don't have to worry about anything. I find him very powerful. Hanzo's a lot of fun to play. He's more of a finesse sniper than Widowmaker because he has so many tools at his disposal to really mess with people. You can see the entire enemy team with this. You can figure out where they're moving around when you want to shoot your scatter arrow. So let's see here. Boom. See? Look at that. Aimed it down low perfectly. Was able to track it moving through the wall. Was able to kill him. And then you can even do things like, okay, so they're over there, and I want to try to get the best Dragon Strike possible. So I'm going to Sonic Arrow. First I'm going to kill this because I want to show that off again. So I'm going to Sonic Arrow. I see that they're all packed up there, but they're kind of scattered about. They're not really together. And Dragon Strike now. Let's see what happens. Boom. 2 of them in there. Scatter Arrow. Don't kill them because I'm terrible at this game. Oh, headshot him because I'm not that terrible at this game. And then kill that one. Easy enough. He's a lot of fun to play. His wall climb lets him get into some pretty good spaces. Up close and personal, I mean, you can just spam this and do some damage, but usually you don't want to be up close to people, and if you do get up close, you want to try to scatter arrow them to murder them. The shift key, the sonic arrow, I should say, does do damage if you shoot someone with it, but of course, that's not really the point. You're trying to get walls, you're trying to find them like that. I love Hanzo. He's one of my favorite characters in this game, along with Genji. He's very, very powerful, especially if you know the maps. All the characters, honestly, it's like with every FPS. You learn the map, and then you're able to figure out when to apply each character's special, unique properties to that situation. The best way to counter a Genji, honestly, things like Reinhardt's shield is so annoying. Just because you can't get through it, obviously, just like everyone else with their shots, but you also don't have an easy way of breaking it down. I find myself sometimes when I'm on characters such as Bastion, or I'm on characters such as anyone with a powerful rate of fire or anything, if I see a shield go down for Bastion or a Reinhardt shield, I try to just shoot it like crazy as long as I'm not in a position where I'm trying to kill someone. I try to get it super low or break it so I don't have to worry about it. On Hanzo, I mean, you could do this as long as you want. You're not going to break the damn shield. So those things are really good counters to him. Winston, Reinhardt. I believe Diva's defense matrix will stop the arrow as well. So it's kind of annoying. But otherwise, I find him to be a very powerful, very fun character who's only really countered by other snipers and mobile heroes. Genji will mess him up. If you're good at Genji, not like me, I'm terrible. But he's just a good character, and he looks really, really cool. He has a lot of very cool skins that change his ultimate even, and I like the whole dynamic between him and Genji being the brothers, the yin and the yang to each other. But anyways, that has been my quick guide to Hanzo. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and have a wonderful day.